Just as a quick bench test of my gearhead motors for my next incarnation of the Rover, I wanted to make sure I could get enough juice from a 9-volt battery through 50 meters of this 6-cord wire. So basically just quickly attached a gearhead motor to the countertop here with a wood clamp. There's my ice cream bucket with a 2 pounds of tomato sauce in there. So let's go ahead and just did a quick solder job of a 9-volt clip to this end, and the other end goes to the motor from this big coil of wire. So here's 9 volts going through 50 meters of wire to power my gearhead. We'll see if it can lift 2 pounds of tomato sauce. Oops, going the wrong way. Alright, we'll switch to clip leads. So it is coming up off the ground. Still coming. So with 4 of these I should produce about, oops, no, it's hitting the end of the clamp there. But yeah, it should be plenty strong. That's 8 pounds of essentially torque at the circumference. Going the other way, it goes faster. So nothing here is going to be high speed. This isn't going to win any smash 'em up robot contests. This is strictly a for reconnaissance kind of work here. That's 2 pounds coming up. Nope, just hit that. Okay. So, and then I purchased some momentary switches. So it's like forward and reverse on these. And for each motor I'll have a separate switch. So I'll have however many motors I want to control. Each will have their own switch. Try to get them close together on a, or even separately maybe, I don't know. But so the switch will do either forward or reverse on the motor. So that should help guide the motor, or Rover I should say, with the motors. Because they flip the motors on and off. Each wheel turn independently the other wheels, other 3 wheels. So that'll be the guidance. So we'll go ahead and, just for fun, find the end of my clip lead again. Lower this. Oops, still coming up with it. Reverse the battery in the clip lead. Come back up. Right, this is dull. This battery is 10 million years old, so it's a dead battery too. So things would be seamless. I had to match the 50 meters of this fisheye cable. This is essentially an underwater video camera. It's rated for 30 meters. There's 50 meters of cable. The actual water depth's 30 meters. I don't ever plan on going that deep with it. Anyways, it sends a signal, Wi-Fi signal to my whatever you want, a smartphone. In this case, it's my tablet. It's a fairly hefty looking little piece of machinery there, but so it's actually a wireless connection to any smartphone or tablet, which is nice. If you're in and around water, less cables the better. So, and this will be connected to the front of the Rover. And since I wanted to be able to go in 50 meters, this is 50 meters, this cable's 50 meters, so that matches. This cable's obviously quite a bit heavier, quite a bit bulkier, but I can power from remote location my gearhead motors, which will be nice. this obviously also gets power from a remote location from this guy here. But anyways, much smaller cable, but the beauty of this is, as far as designing circuits and such, this is pretty much straightforward mechanical work. Just putting power leads to my motors from a battery, essentially. So there is the fisheye camera with the Wi-Fi in there. Let's give the whole thing a ride up in the bucket. We'll have fun. That's the view out of the top of the bucket as the camera closes up.